Culture Klash.
Culture Klash. Yeah. We got some guests today. And what's up, Johnny Knox, man? How you doing? How you doing?
Man, good,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So we here. So I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourself. Let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Asia.
And I'm Genesis.
Smart.
Yeah. So we here today. We got some guests. We about to have some fun. So, man, what happened in the last 24 hours? Like, what happened? Like, I saw like this rapper that just got beat up. Y'all saw that? Y'all know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
B.
Bass guy.
The bass guy. Shout out to the bass guy, man, because it's the very first time that I seen somebody be Jesus-like. This is how I'm gonna call it. He was Jesus-like. The way he reacted, I don't know if y'all saw it. We're gonna put a little short clip of what happened in the editing and stuff, but man, he got beat the fuck up.
Got beat
Man.
Yeah, it was sad.
It was.
But
In case anybody just don't know what happened, like it's all because he said that A Boogie sound like Dej Loaf. So you really
That's
took an
messed
ass
up,
with because
though.
you said a nigga sound like Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
Right.
but what y'all think about that? What y'all think about
Teach
Like-
his own.
Yeah, but how do you feel about all those artists, like those designers, and not to take a shot because I've been bumping that designer, like I ain't gonna front, I ain't gonna lie, but what y'all think about those artists that kind of sound like another artist, and it's like, man, like do you feel like it's like a way in? Do you feel like, how y'all feel about that?
I feel like in 2017 everything was done already. It's hard to really do something brand new. You know, people go back and bring up old stuff like from Michael Jackson and those eras. But nowadays it's like people don't go back far enough. You know, they just take from recent. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that would stand out.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to stand out from that because it's so
Yeah.
recent. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson then went back to something way before they time.
Think about it, because
Yeah,
even
that's
Quincy
right.
Jones, that for people who don't know, I mean, if you don't know, damn, man. But Quincy
do
Jones
your
is
research,
like,
bro.
he's
I
like
don't know
the
that, man.
main producer who did like a lot of Michael Jackson stuff. If we talk about Thriller and stuff, like this is Quincy Jones who produced it. And what Quincy Jones said is, what Quincy Jones said is, at the end of the day, to make a hit, you have to study the last 10 years of hits. Which means that when he tells you that is that you study the hits and you understand what was hot about them, and you kind of figure out a way to do it on your own.
Lauren London, I love.
Man,
Lauren London, you fuck with Lauren London?
Yeah.
Who y'all listen
Lauren
to?
Hill.
Lauren Hill.
I'm tripping.
everybody.
I'm not gonna lie.
Lauren
when it
Hill,
comes to
I love
artists,
Lauren Hill.
you gotta
Me
be the
too.
me.
I love her.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, to go back to our subject, how y'all feel? Yeah,
The bitch fight. Yeah.
it's like, and yeah, if we go back to Lil B, at the end of the day, y'all saw how he reacted. Like he was mad.
Yeah, he was real calm. He was real calm.
Really
he was
calm?
very
Cool,
situated.
calm?
Yeah.
Nah,
I was
but
surprised.
It's all within his thing though. He's all about being the positive
Yeah.
guy. He's always like all forgiving, even no matter what done to him. Like it's all
Yeah.
forgiving. Like he really takes the high road.
But there's nothing wrong with forgiving her.
yeah. But I feel like that's another level. Like,
Yeah, teach his own on that.
I don't think there's nothing wrong
we all
with
at
He wasn't
different
even mad for a little bit. It's like, man.
We all at different levels with it, so I mean, I commend him for that because
Yeah.
you know, like that was crazy.
Right.
That's what's up. And speaking of beefs in hip hop and music, like I wanted to have a little female perspective, like because y'all probably seen like the Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
Cardi B, Remy Ma,
Shout out to Cardi B.
and I want to know how y'all feel about those females in hip hop beefing instead of like
Yeah,
working
coming
together. How
together.
how y'all feel about that?
I mean, honestly, Cardi B, you feel me? I love Cardi B. Nicki Minaj, I always love Nicki Minaj. You know, I feel like as though, with their little beef situation, they should all, overcome it. It's like childish, just, petty.
I feel like Nicky trying to secure her spot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
cause she feel like she been doing this. You get like that's how she, she's
that's
been
how you
winning
are.
awards,
And
winning awards.
if you
and all
think
that.
She
about
the
it-
only one really. Like
Yeah, like what
You
she
know what I
said
mean?
when she in her newest article, she just put that, like, you know, she was like, she feel like she's more mainstream and she brought it out. And I don't think she meant it like by any disrespect. She meant it
Yeah,
like
of course.
when her time when she came in, nobody was on the charts. There was no female artists. Men wasn't even, not even I say men, labels wasn't even taking women that serious in the music business. And you know, Lil Kim wasn't really too much in the game. You had Remy Ma locked up. So when she came on the platform, it was really only her at the time. So she did represent. She was mainstream because she really was the only woman doing it. You know, especially as a black African American female, she would hit the charts.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy about what you said, like she's trying to secure a spot.
Yeah.
I feel like if you look, the person that was before her, Lil Kim, man, when Nicki was going in, like Lil Kim came out of nowhere. She came back from retirement just to kind of like make sure like, nah, I'm the queen. But it's like, man, you have to, at the end of the day, we appreciate what you bring to the game, but you have to let other people shine. Open doors.
Other people,
not close it. Open doors. Everybody can
get their
eat.
little time to shine.
Yeah, we can all
Because I
eat.
guarantee you, hip hop would be so much better if Cardi B and Nicki Minaj would have made a project together. Or
If
something
they
like
do,
that, you know what I'm saying?
that'd be
That would
hot. That'd be
crazy.
right. Because
Man,
I
what?
love both of them.
Right.
I listen to Nicki old stuff, her new stuff. I still bump her, and I listen to
still
Cardi
listen
B
to
stuff
Itty Bitty
too.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
I feel like everybody's more focused on them trying to beef. Everybody's always trying to make Nicki out as like she's want to beef with the next one because somebody's new.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, comment,
Like,
show
share, tell a
love.
friend to tell a friend.
You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Back to what I was saying, yeah, everybody tries to make Nicki look like she's just, you know, this person who always trying to come attack the new singers and, you know, the rappers and the upcoming rappers. And honestly, I don't think it's like that. And like she said, Nicki wants to secure her spot. Everybody wants to make beef. Oh, Nicki's talking about Cardi in this song and she's saying she's trying to steal her shine. Cardi's young. You feel me? Cardi look good. Nicki was in the game when she came up. She was young. She looked good. She got that
She
hype.
still does.
Yeah, she still do. But Cardi B, she bring that energy to this
that's
generation. She bring that energy. I'm
And
not
a
gonna
lot
lie.
of people
Nicki,
like it.
she's getting older. She's maturing. She wants to get that, you know, that nice feel music. Everybody wants to switch over to pop once they do rap. You know. Cardi B bringing that 2017 energy. She bringing that new generation
Wait.
energy.
Attitude back
She
to
giving
it.
that attitude. She bringing that snap. You know.
Yeah.
She bringing that energy. She bringing that vibe. So
Yeah.
everybody's, you know, of course, everybody's gravitating to her.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Everybody's gravitating to her. Everybody want to be her. You see people getting her name tatted. Everybody loves Cardi B. They're going crazy for her because she just give us that rush, that vibe.
I'm not getting no Cardi B.
Yeah, salute Cardi B.
No Cardi B tattoo for us, but
I
we
might get
fuck with
Rihanna.
you though.
You know what I'm
We
saying? I might
fuck
get
with
Ree
you.
right here.
Yeah. Riri, always.
Yeah, and to me, people have to understand there's always this new artist, young new artist energy that you always get that only one time at the end of the day. It's like when, it's like not just for males or females, it's for everybody. If we talk about when DMX came out, if we talk about when Jay-Z came out, Rihanna.
Because that's when you're your most hungriest.
Yeah, like y'all remember I remember till this day when Rihanna came out.
Man, she was dropping
Popping.
fire.
Like it's ridiculous, Drake. Like it's like this young new artist energy. I get it. Sometimes those artists they've been here for years and they kind of they scared. They're like, man, am I a little cold right now? Are they gonna forget us? But if you have a good catalog, I don't think people
That's
gonna
a great
forget Nicki
example.
though.
Drake, I would say, is a great example.
Yeah.
Drake came out hot, young, everybody Drake. He getting older, he maturing, he calmed down now. He
Yes.
more laid back, his music more laid back. You relate to it more in a more understandable. Like, okay, now we really know what this man talking about. We get what he's saying in his songs about life, love, and everything that comes with it. Everybody at one point matures in the music industry. You know, now for them, I really feel like, you know, they so worried about trying to be back to our level, but we like what they have right now.
Yeah.
I like that we could relate to in a way more mature mindset. Like, okay, yeah, I really feel what, you know, what kids saying right now. I like it. So
That's
I'm
what's
really
up.
feeling it.
Yeah, and I want to touch on something because I know y'all both artists. You're an artist, Johnny. You're an artist too,
Yeah.
Smurf. So it's like, let's say if you're on the level of a Cardi B, like right now, if y'all was on the level of a Cardi B at this moment, what would you do? Would you collaborate with people? Would you like just like would you share the spotlight?
Yeah.
Yes,
of
I share the
course.
spotlight.
Of course.
Hold on, you saying like you got to elaborate that like
Yeah.
You're right. What I mean is because we're talking about beef specifically.
Yeah.
So it's like, would y'all really like just be at like by yourself on the spotlight, or would you like try to collaborate? Would you help other artists?
That's the most important time to collaborate.
To me, it has to make sense because it's like I'm not about to go collaborate with somebody I know. It's like hell no. I mean, like everybody does their thing. Like salute them, but at the same time, it's like for me personally, I have to rock with you outside of music. Like it's like I can't make some music with somebody who's really fake, bro. Like I mean, to each his own at the end of the day. But me personally, nah, I can't do it, bro.
Right.
If you fake, I can't make no money don't mean shit at that point. Like, if you a snitch, like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, and I feel like at the end of the day, people are gonna know when something is not authentic.
Yeah,
they're gonna know. They're gonna know, and like it might be hot for a moment, but then they're gonna look back and be like, man, we ain't fucking with that.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like people have to think about it. It's like those people like if we talk about no disrespect, but artists is like a Vanilla Ice or those people that they did crazy numbers. But are we going back and pumping that Ice Baby and all those records?
I will say this though. Like, if it comes to a songwriting opportunity, I will write. But as far as me being on the track and being in the video and me had to be doing shows with this person, no.
Yeah, and that's the fact because perception is reality, and you don't want to look like something you're not.
It's all about protecting your brand. Writing
is different. Writing is really, I feel like it's business at the end of the day too. It's like, it's business, but yeah, it's like as long as you're authentic, as long as you do what you love, man, like you're gonna be straight, like you're gonna be good for real.
You don't have to do no silly rap beef to but at the end of the day, to get your own, as I say,
For real.
Hey, it's Culture Clash again. For y'all who didn't do it, subscribe, like,
share,
comment, the Urban Mix. So, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about collaborations, and I want to know because there's something going on in the game right now, and it's like they always mix the two. It's like those rappers and drugs. That's a collaboration itself.
Right.
Like, so since we're talking about collaboration, let's talk about that collaboration right there.
Right.
Because you remember, like, probably in the 80s and stuff, the crack is whack and all of that. But now, you know what I'm saying, that money be popping, like, for real.
Right.
Like, that shit is like, the Percocets, that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's even cooler to be on that shit than not be on that shit. If we talk about the perspective that a lot of those artists
we went from being the seller to the user.
Right.
And you know what I was thinking recently is like you have to think about it. If those rappers be pushing the drug dealers, and there's more drug dealers, then there's obviously more users. So it's kind of like a cycle that that's kind of been created too, right?
Yes,
you have to think about that. Yeah. So how do you feel about, man? Because I heard the rapper from Chicago, Frederick Santana.
Yeah.
Like, man, he was in the hospital the other day, and he admitted that it's because of lean. And a lot of times, it's like even like I don't know if y'all remember that Lil Wayne song, "Me and My Drink."
Yeah.
Man, this guy was praising lean, and in the song he was saying like, "Yo, don't touch me. Let me do my shit. Let me." You know what I'm saying, I want to be on that lean. I'm in the studio. Me and my drink. Leave me alone. Like, but now we got somebody that just came and he was like, you know what? It's because of drugs. And how do y'all feel about, man, those people praising drugs? Like, man.
I know from a personal experience. I done OD'd off Xanax before.
Damn.
So I already know what it's like. But it's like, I feel like, anyway, artists, they take all these drugs and stuff to mask other stuff. They don't talk about what's real going on in their life and stuff like that. So I feel like it is. And they just be masking it until they fucking die. But
it's all for the music sale, I'm telling you. As I said in the last 2 episodes, it's like, have your own mind, please.
yeah.
Please. And at the same time, yes, we can say it's for sales, but like Frederick Santana, man, that was in no sales. Like, he didn't have no album out, like coming out recently. Like, he was using that. So of course there's those people like Future that actually admit upfront, like, I don't use drugs. It's just like, it's entertainment. But we have those people, those rappers, those singers that actually have
You
they have issues to deal with. They have things they haven't.
You have to think
resolved.
about it. They from the hood. They from poverty, bro.
Right.
So when you get all this money and you've been doing this drug before, imagine like whatever you do now, and when you get millions of dollars, how much would you get of that? Like, you feel me? Like,
Oh my gosh.
How would
$1
you
million,
how-
y'all. I want y'all to think about it though. $1 million.
If you had millions of dollars and you know you drink lean, you pop perks, you smoke weed, how much you think you would buy of that knowing you had that much money?
Right.
Like
To
you
actually
access to?
afford it.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And probably you can't really get it how you really want it. You know, everybody's struggling just to get a little something, you know, just to get their
That's
right
real.
state of mind. Because I ain't gonna lie.
But see, they
for
be
me-
paying their doctors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Always.
let's think about it, y'all. Hold up. $1 million. I'm sorry, I'm still on that, but $1 million. Like, think
Yeah.
about it. Like, you're from the bottom, and you used to, you know what I mean? Like, y'all families having like like a few $100s a month to like $1 million, and that bitch come right quick to you. Like, you see that big check with a lot of those zeros, and
I'm
you're like,
blanking on
man.
that. Hey.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You be swimming in that money, and people have to understand. Imagine how you having $1 million. Imagine the people around you, how they're gonna change.
How
Yeah, they all
Like-
Money
gonna
change people. Money is the root of all evil.
Like,
and that
think
is
about it.
true.
Like, all those people around you that some didn't give a fuck about you.
Money
Yeah.
change people.
Some did, but then they start being bitter because they see you winning. And
Yeah.
some people, man, they don't like seeing other people winning. They want you to see you at the same level of struggle.
Right.
But we all in the
It's
same,
crazy.
same generation, so that's sad.
And you know what?
Yeah.
And that's crazy. You know what? Because Cardi B, she actually talk about that a lot on Instagram. She's always talking about
She always
haters.
posting
How
videos.
that's what she live off of, and that's why she, you know, she's always shouting them out, and she always giving them love because without them, like, it's always somebody hating on you.
Exactly.
Whether it's
Speaking
your
of the Cardi B
friend, your
thing
family.
with Azalea Banks, how she has something to say about Cardi B, but you was in the club bumping her song real hard, fist pumping.
But you also
Crazy.
understand that also comes with it. Like, when you at the top, you know people want to be in your position, so
Right.
they gonna be each other.
Of
So
course.
That's true,
Like, if you was back in the hood, they'll love you all day, but they might not fuck with you, but they'll say they love you. But when you at the top and they see like it comes with it.
Hey, this is Culture Clash, the urban mix. We be whipping it. You already know what time it is. Yeah, this was episode 3. Get ready. Tomorrow, episode 4. We're not playing. This is it. Culture Clash.
Culture Clash.